Welcome to my monologue podcast. Today I want to speak about SHA insurance. SHA type of insurance in our country, Kenya. I want to say something about this insurance, the SHA, which has been introduced in Kenya and which has a lot of discrepancies. Things are not moving forward, and I'm going to highlight some of the reasons as to why SHA is not working, and the SHA will never work until the government will adjust how SHA is supposed to work. Remember, I said we have tools and means to make SHA insurance to work in this country, Kenya. But we have watched this government of Kenya and the people who are working under this department, they have no clue. They don't have means and tools to make this SHA to work. And I'm going to highlight some of the discrepancies which already we have noticed. And right now we can't keep quiet any longer, but we have to bring it out so that the Kenyans can understand and will be aware what's going on in this country, Kenya. Okay, before I speak about this SHA, what I'm saying here in this podcast is not meant to replace the Kenyan government rules, okay? But this is for information and educational purpose to the public, to the Kenya publics, to be aware exactly what's going on in this country. As a matter of fact, I have visited many hospitals, private hospitals, and government hospitals. Mr. Ruto and Mr. Duale, I'm addressing to you that SHA will never work unless there's something must be done on these demographics of different people in this country contributing to this SHA. Okay? One thing you have to remember, before you would have introduced this insurance called SHA, one thing you have to remember, bear in mind, that we have different people from different demographics in this country. We have people who are homeless, we have people who are jobless, we have people who are working class, we have people who are working in government institutions, and they are being given a lot of money to contribute to their SHA insurance. Now, one thing you have to remember, you've got to adjust that these people from different demographics in this country, they get treatment in the same hospital facility. Okay? That is the only way SHA is gonna work. But one thing you have to remember, there are people who have been given 10 million or 100 million insurance because taxpayers' money is paying for them. And remember, they are not going to go to a public hospital. They are going to get treatment in a Nairobi hospital. And one thing you have to remember, all private hospital institutions in this country, not even in this country alone, in Africa, they are money-making profit institutions. Okay? And one thing also you have to bear in mind, those doctors who are working in Nairobi Hospital are the same doctors who are working in Kenyatta National Hospital. But remember, if this person went to a government institution or hospital, okay, is going to get treatment the same as the homeless person getting in that hospital. But remember, he went to Nairobi Hospital, and the insurance is supposed to pay maybe 1 million just for one visit. So you see, the chunk of money that was contributed into SHA has gone to private institutions because they are profit money-making institution, hospitals. So how do you tell me that SHA is going to work in this country? I have been to MTRH, Eldoret Moi Referral Hospital. Before a doctor can give you any treatment, you have to go to the laboratory. And when you go to the laboratory, here is somebody is not working, but is contributing to SHA. And is being told that you need to pay for the tests. And they don't have money. So how do you expect SHA to work? Because all the junk of money is being taken to the private hospital institutions. How do you expect SHA to work? That is why SHA is left with a lot of diversity. Because here is somebody who went to a private hospital institutions, he's being charged maybe 100,000. But if he went to a government hospital institutions, maybe he's only going to spend like 2,000 shillings from SHA contribution. But because he went to a private hospital institutions, he's going to pay 10,000, and then that 10,000, it comes from SHA department to pay for the treatment. One thing you have to remember, Mr. Duale and Mr. President Ruto, remember this. Those countries that have introduced this kind of insurance, especially developed countries, whether you are a member of parliament, whether you are MCA, whoever you are, you go to a government hospital institution. Because why? The reason is the payment is going to be the same. Somebody from the village, he will go to the same hospital. He will get the same treatment in the same government institution. But somebody who is contributing maybe a lot of money. Initially, Mr. Ruto, you said that this one is going to serve all demographics of people in Kenya. But the only people who are getting, maybe I can say, better treatment are those who are contributing much to the government, to the SHA. So, SHA is not going to work. How do you expect the SHA to work? How do you expect this insurance to work in this country, Kenya? If you go to the developed countries, this is what's going on there. That is why hospitals are very efficient in those countries. Because whether you are a member of parliament, you go to the same hospital. Somebody who is jobless, he goes to the same hospital institution. Is being served just the same. But here in Kenya, for example, let me give you an example. When a member of parliament like Raila Amolo Odinga, when he went for treatment in overseas. Tell me how much money, chunk of money was removed from SHA to pay his medical expenses. It's a lot of money. So how are you telling me that SHA is going to work when these people who are paying a lot of money, they go to private hospital institutions seeking treatment? So all the chunks of money from the SHA is being paid to the private hospital institutions. And these other government institutions are left without money. That is why SHA is not working in Kenya. But only Mr. Ruto and Mr. Duale, you can't even use your common sense how you can make this SHA insurance to work in Kenya. Because people who are contributing more, they go to private institutions to seek treatment. And remember, a lot of money, a chunk of money is removed from the SHA bucket to pay for their treatment. And one thing also you have to remember, Mr. Duale, remember this. Those institutions, private institutions like Nairobi Hospital, These people, they have doctors, private doctors who are working in Kenyatta National Hospital. Actually, most of those doctors, they work in government hospital institutions. So they just go there for consulting. So that is why these private institutions, they are making a lot of money from SHA. And there is no way whatsoever SHA is gonna be able to function in this country, Kenya, unless you people, you'll adjust that you have people from different demographics in this country. We have homeless people, we have people who are not working, we have people who have good jobs. But if they can access their treatment in government institutions, the chunk of money will remain in the SHA. And it's going to help those people who are homeless, those people who are not working, and everybody is going to get the same treatment across the board in all the demographics in this country. How many people we have from the government who go seek treatment outside this country? Tell me how much money, a chunk of money which is moved from SHA to pay for their medical treatment. How many people do we have right now with even the terminal illness? They go to a private institutions. They go to Nairobi Hospital. And a lot of money, if it is chemotherapy, if somebody has cancer, he's going to Nairobi Hospital. He could have gotten this treatment in a government institutions, either level 4, level 5, or level 6. But he will opt to go overseas or go to a private hospital which is hiked their prices. And the chunk of money is going to get moved from SHA to those private institutions. So stop lying to us. SHA will never work in this country unless Mr. Duale and Mr. Ruto, you will be able to make a sensible way, means of treatment to all people across demographics in this country, Kenya. Those who are poor, those who are rich, they see the same doctor. In fact, those developed countries, whether you are homeless, whether you contribute to insurance or not, you go to the same hospital institutions. There's nothing like so and so is going to a private hospital. So SHA in Kenya whatsoever is not going to work until you, Mr. Ruto and Duale, you come together and you think about what I've just highlighted. Some of you people, you have traveled all over the world, but you can't travel, go there and learn. Now it is forcing us to use YouTube so that we can put across this information. Mr. Duale and Mr. Ruto, let's be practical here. Do you think somebody, I'm paying a lot of money to SHA? Do you think I will go to a government hospital institution? Do you think I will go there? No. I will go to a private hospital institution. And you know, these hospitals, they are private, they are money-making private organizations. Those hospitals, they are just there to make money. And remember, all this money will be taken from SHA, from that bucket of SHA, where the poor people will contribute, the rich people contribute. But the rich people will opt to go to Nairobi Hospital. They are going to money-making private organizations, hospital organizations. Okay? If he went to level 6, hospital, remember, those are the same doctors who are having private institutions, private hospital institutions. If he went to level 6, maybe only 6,000 or 10,000 would have come out of that bucket of SHA. But this person, you, Mr. Duale, when you are sick, you'll go to Nairobi Hospital. Mr. Duale, if you get sick today, Mr. Ruto, if you get sick today, you will not go to a government institution, hospital institution. You will go to Nairobi Hospital. And the rest of you people who are leading this country, go to those institutions which are private making institutions, and all the junk of money will be taken away from the SHA. So how do you expect the SHA to function? How do you expect the SHA to function in this country, Kenya? And one thing you have to remember, Mr. President, Mr. Ruto and Mr. Duale, you people, you have to remember this, that all private hospital institutions, they are a private making money. They are just making money. So unless you change ways and means how you are going to disperse this money from the SHA, then everybody is going to be catered for. There is no one, no MCA, no any government person can go to a government or hospital institution. They go, all of them, they go to private. And when they go to private, guess what? The people, the doctors who are serving in those private hospitals, they work in government hospitals. But because these institutions they are profit making, okay, they will hike the price. They will make it 20 times. He could have gotten treated on level 6, but he goes to a private hospital. And the private hospital is going to get payment from SHA. How do you expect the SHA is going to function? How do you expect the SHA to function in Kenya, Mr. Ruto and Mr. Duale? How do you expect the SHA to function? Okay, we have also working class people. Working class people, they cannot go to a government hospital. They will opt to go to a private hospital. And he will get the treatment in a private hospital, which he would have gotten in a government hospital on level 6 or on level 5. But one thing you have to remember, this person, he went to Nairobi hospital, and the junk of money, maybe 2 million, was moved from the SHA to pay this private institution hospital, to pay maybe 2 million. If he went to level 6, only maybe he would have spent maybe 2,000 or 5,000. So Mr. Ruto and Mr. Duale, what you are doing is not practical, and I have to tell you. But what I'm saying here is for educational and informational purposes in this country. We live down in the village, but we seem to be more informed than the government of this country, Kenya. And you know what? Time has come. We don't care anymore. We have to make sure that we say it to the government of Kenya, and we address those people who are concerned. Like Mr. Duale, you are in charge of the health. What you are doing is not practical. You talk only, you are so much theoretical than the practical approach. Mr. Ruto and Mr. Duale, let me tell you, there are people out here. We have all the tools and means to make SHA work. But because we are in the village, we cannot access you guys. You better ask some of the people who have traveled out of this country. How are we going to make SHA work in this country, Kenya? Many people are dying in hospitals. People go to hospital at the last stage. And guess what? Most of the doctors, they only manage symptoms. They cannot cure. They can't cure. They cannot treat somebody until it's cured. That is why most of the Kenyans, they have opted to go to religion. They go to religion because they are being told, we will pray for you and you will get well. And when they go to religion, they are being brainwashed. These people will stop going to hospital. They will go to religion so that they can get treatment because they don't have money and they are doing the right thing. But all people from all demographics in this country, If we can all access our treatment in the government institution, this money which is being contributed to SHA is going to cater for everyone in Kenya from all demographics, whether it's poor or rich, because we are going to get the same treatment. We are going to get the same treatment on either level 5 or level 6. Okay? Some of the government people who are working, they will even go with the helicopter to Nairobi, to Nairobi for treatment. And guess what? The payment will come out of SHA. How do you expect this SHA going to function? Mr. President and Mr. Duale, if you introduce the SHA, it means all human beings in Kenya will get their treatment in equal institutions. You are lying to Kenyans. Mr. Duale, Mr. Ruto, you are lying to Kenyans. I have to tell you this. And if you have time, you can call me. I'll come and discuss this with you. We have, some of us, we have tools and means to make SHA work in this country, Kenya. SHA is not working. I went to MTRH the other day. I had to take money from my pocket to pay for some of the people there. Because they are told you have to go for laboratory tests. And someone he goes there, he has nothing. He's thinking SHA, he has paid for SHA. And is being told in MTRH, Eldoret, Moi Referral Hospital in I don't know, Nandi County, whichever county it is, or Uasin Gishu County. He's being told to pay 10,000 to have the tests done before he gets treatment. Tell me, Mr. Ruto and Mr. Duale, this poor person, where is he going to get the money to pay 10,000 for the tests to be done? I saw people crying there in the corridors. So I had to help to pay for some of them. Come on, people. Mr. Ruto, Mr. Duale, let's be practical. Stop lying to Kenyans. And you know exactly what you are doing. Mr. Duale, Mr. Ruto, go to the end of these government institutions and stand behind the patients. You will see them. They are being told, you have to pay for this to get the tests. And this person doesn't have money. Where is he going to get the money? I'm appealing to the government of Kenya to investigate about MTRH, Eldoret, Moi Referral Hospital in Uasin Gishu. This is also has become a money-making institution in this country. And we are not going to keep quiet. Thank you, Kenya. Thank you, Mr. Ruto. Thank you, Mr. Duale.